Mercedes took their new W14 for its first test ahead of the 2023 season. Karun Chandhok has joked that Lewis Hamilton was nodding at how good his new Mercedes was as fears rise over the return of porpoising. The Sky Sports F1 pundit made the joke as footage appeared of Hamilton's head bouncing as he took Mercedes' W14 for a demonstration run at Silverstone. Head movement was associated with the dreaded bouncing issue last season which plagued Mercedes' 2022 title chances. The clip was shared on social media by experienced racer and Nürburgring endurance champion Bradley Philpott. Chandhok responded to the clip, "Maybe he's nodding about how good it is." Philpott explained that it could just be a bumpy track, but also didn't rule out the risk of porpoising. He said, "Still does look to me like standard, albeit small, porpoising. It's definitely not just one bump. It begins as the speed ramps up and continues for the remainder of the straight. And in the wet, with raised tide heights, you would expect to see less porpoising anyway." Extra clips have since emerged showing Hamilton's head was still as he drove down the Wellington Straight. Clips from the team's shakedown also appear to show George Russell's head barely moving, but Philpott warned the wet conditions at Silverstone could make it difficult to tell if the phenomenon had been solved. He added, "If this is porpoising, it wouldn't be happening all the time, only at high speed. Especially in the wet, most of the time they'd be going too slow to see it." Russell refused to reveal whether Mercedes had fixed their porpoising problems when pushed on the problem. The 25-year-old simply replied, "You'll see next week." However, both drivers praised the W14 after getting their first spin ahead of the new campaign. Russell added, "We know preseason testing in Bahrain will be the first real test of the car. Nevertheless, it looks great out on circuit and the feeling from within the car is so far, so good." Hamilton has also not opened up on if the bouncing was solved but did give a major hint. The seven-time champion stressed he was comfortable behind the cockpit after criticizing last year's machine. Hamilton complained of back pains after the checkered flag at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix after struggling in Baku.